Hey mate, welcome back. The sun's about to go down. There's the sun just up there with the trees. So I'll make this quick. Now, 372 XC clone. I had a problem with this thing with the oil body. Keep on stalling. I think I fixed it. I'll show you what it was. Now you got a clutch in here. And there's 3 springs inside the clutch. One of those springs were coming out of the clutch itself and rubbing against the drum on the inside of the drum. I got the clutch drum and the clutch itself off my 372 XP, and I swapped it over. But if you watch this, you see that I think it's loose now. This chain, it goes tight. I think the crankshaft's bent, so that's really loose. Well, it wasn't like that on my 372 XP, and now it's off that on this one. So now it's tight there. See, it's tight. Tight. It's loose, so yeah, it's something wrong with the screen. Now I bought this thing for $100 American on special, and there might be a reason. I think there's a reason why it was on special. The towing was out on the flywheel of reverse towing. That's fixed up now, but I think the crank was not put together properly. Now I'll start up and I'll do one cut, and I'll go to 4x4. This is City Chisel 3/8 chain. It should start. It's sort of I started about half an hour ago. So it goes now. I'll do installed again. Running way rich, listen to this. Big man. See this plays up, it stalls on. I don't think it will though, I think it fixed it with that clutch there. That's alright. I'll hit the 4x4 chain and the 24-inch bar. That 24-inch bar. I've got a 20-inch bar for Husqvarna, full chisel. 4x4, I've got that, and I'll cut this one here. And you see how she is, it's still running fast, but at the moment I'm happy with that because I'm running at the line. So I get the bar. Try and set you guys up to somebody you can see it. Not that really important, really, but flip this over. Now, it's from Longer, 4x4, from Longer, from Michael. Looks after me, good man. Full chisel. Might be tools here, I think. Tools. I will turn this down a bit more. It's still really fat, so it's a tiny bit. I can see. A tiny bit. That should be right there, I hope. We'll try and see. This bar off. Now, I did go to a place yesterday, my in-law's place. I played you a video, I'm not sure if I should or should not, or that's to your wife. They had their shipping container broken into. Little bastards, if I catch them doing this, I'd kill them.
Same here, I'd strangle them.
Strangle them, yes. No one should have their place broken into like this. Arsehole. There's a padlock in there. There's bolt cutters, I think. Try to put bolt cutters through here. Couldn't do that thick. But these things here, I cut that with bolt cutters and pull back like tin snips. So yeah, it's just not allowed. Thefts, I hate thefts, hate these. Little bastards. Pissed off the vintage chainsaws, tools, sockets, stuff that I helped him buy years ago. Had my name and his name. He gets gifts for Christmas, stuff like that over the years. But they pitched it all. And then guys broke into the shipping container using a bolt cutter. Ripped all the big barrel back and got into the thing. I was pissed about it. But anyway, another story first. I'm just not happy. But had a bad day today and yesterday. Fixing up broken doors, stuff in the house. People thieves up, shoot their heads cut off. One thing Arabs are not right. Pins, don't lose your pin. They can go flying. First, drive, I want that. Get it off. 4 put it back on. 4 is about the same size as the 8 rim drive, about the same. Ran new chain out yesterday. Now along those flies. Get back in. Back on. Now bar. This is new bars from longer. Had that even handle Hassan on, just got new ones in. That's new stock. This one how they went. Hadn't used his full chisel before. Give yourself anyway, the camera, which is a pain in the butt. And then the helmet, get it. I just hope I catch the guys who pitch his chainsaws. Because it's just not nice. Someone said, I had someone break into my house years ago, and you don't sleep probably after that. And you know someone's been there. I feel like you're broke. Oh, come back. No, come back there when I get that one. You had a bit overdoing it. Okay, warm this up. Now, if you were paying attention, I had put my chain on back to front. I put my side cover on, and then I go, oh, chain's on backwards. So I was there up, pre-stretch her, and return it back up. Now still pie up. That's the thing. Up the aisle just a bit. Yep, still pie up. What the hell's doing that? I didn't know. Alright, we'll cut something else. Pain in the ass. I think I'll do a pressure test on this thing and find out if it needs crank sealed or what's going on with it. Just not behaving and doing what it's meant to do. So, doing another custody at home, I think. Just not performing. But there's something wrong with this saw. There's something I've been wrong with this saw since day one. Yeah. I did tune it again. I've played the low jet and it's more off the start crack, but it's still oil floating didn't die. So I think it's the seal. I think it's something wrong with this thing. Not happy. I'll let the Hyperjet down a bit. Trying to get more power. And it's not performing the way it should. I don't know why. Try that. Try to let it on the high and see where it's going. Less more, less later. Yeah, later. take the home part up a bit more. He's not happy, not performing. The thing has timing vans been poured. They're switching into 24,000 squish, muffler mod, and it still won't perform the way it should, or the way I think it should. I'll take you over back with the Cheshires. Yeah, a 365 special. I think I found out what was wrong with that thing too. I'll pick my tools and stuff up, hopefully one handed. But yeah, hopefully. Okay, here's the 365 special. I go to this hole, I'm out here doing forward. But now the forward season finished. I'm not out here all that much. Now on this, this hole was playing up. So I replaced the seals on both sides, and it turned out this seal here on this side here, there's a rubber part, not rubber, a seal, a flange something goes over the crank, and that goes between the seal and the crank. And normally leak on that metal part that goes over your crank. So I put metal seal on that and sit it down and put a new seal. Now, brand new seals, both sides. The seal had a little crack on the bottom of the seal, about millimetre and a half long. I could see it was black, and they're brand new. The seals are metal the outside, so I put the seal in with a big socket and tapped it gently and nicely. Didn't deviate, went in quite easily. And the mark was where I didn't hit with a hammer on the thing, so I'm not sure how that happened, but I'll start it up. It'll probably start now, probably good now. Before I was up and down, which I thought, yeah, it's seal. But the actual seal had a problem. So I'll start it up, it's dead cold. I think there's a feel in there though. But it's more snappier. And also, machining the squish down to about 24,000 this too. Cool. There's more compression. And new piston, I put new horn back here with the air fill that's new on there. It had a hole on the side, so it crap through there. New piston, so it's really a new motor again. So hopefully the bearings are good and it'll last, hopefully. That's it, my thought I'll be going to for let me check that first. I haven't seen it yet. Totally different source. Totally different source. Might try and tune it up a bit from here. I'll have some time to make some noise. Maybe a screwdriver. Don't run out of light, daylight guys. Running out of daylight. Pass oil. Yeah, down a little bit. Hardly see. Hardly see. Dang, I can't see. Need a torch. Come on. Quarter turn roughly. On the low, down. I can't see, guys. Good. But I think I fixed it. There you go. That was low for sure. Too old, too blind. Up that oil, I think. You better see that. Maybe not, do you? Well, you couldn't get this into oil before. That's what the problem thing. I think oiling now, I think. Try that. I need the torch. I'll wait a sec. Here a second. Okay, that's good. I think it's right there. Oh, the way I sleep. Over that. Good. This goes up really good. Okay, there you go back to the damn home. Woodyard, like the woodyard saw. But I do like this saw. This saw, it's done a lot of work, this one. 50 mil top end, I've poured it, squeeze adjusted, all that. Time in advance, just good. It's a good saw. Right, get home, mate. It's getting dark. See, sun's got down the hill. Getting dark in about an hour's time. Right, boys. Over and out. Thank you for watching.